I'm Becky Worley, and I'm hunting for treasure. We're heading to northeast Georgia, where we'll dig deep and pan Riverside in search of a valuable gem called amethyst. You need some incentive to go amethyst hunting? Right there. Then we'll take our prized purple finds to a gemologist to transform them into striking jewelry. Hold the phone. This is not small.
No.
This is Liz Taylor size. It's a hunt for amethyst that could put thousands in the bank. Next on the best places to find cash and treasures. Deep, velvety purple. It's the color of royalty and the color of the amethyst. Now, this gemstone has a lot of prestige. I mean, these are in the crown jewels, and if you're like me, born in the month of February, it's your birthstone. We're taking a trip from rough stones to fine jewelry. We're just outside the strangely Bavarian town of Helen, Georgia, headed to the Golden Gem Grubbin mine. Now, this is a place where you can both hunt for amethyst and turn your rough material into jewelry you can actually wear. Golden Gem Grubbin is a family-friendly way to search for treasure. My mission is to hunt for amethyst, but you can also find gold and a variety of valuable gems here. On average, almost 1 ton of gemstones are found here every year. Brian is going to be my guide to locate some valuable purple rocks. The man with the dogs, you must be Brian.
Oh, hey, Becky, nice to meet you. Welcome to Golden Gem Grubbin.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
How many dogs do you have?
Well, 17, all rescues.
There are a couple ways to look for treasure here. One way is to pan Riverside, where you can find gold and gems. For a fee of $19 a day, you'll get all the equipment you need to uncover your riches. First stop, filling up buckets of mine gravel to pan through.
All right.
So this is the ore pile, huh?
This is the pile of ore right from the mining pit. And as you can see, it's full of rocks. It's full of all kinds of goodies.
Now that I've got my buckets full, it's down to the river. Start the hunt. So what's the idea?
And the idea is that we want to be taking a layer at a time off the top, like that.
Okay. In no time, I've got panning down. Dump the ore into the pan, wash, rinse, repeat. Fool's gold, and I fell for it. What does that tell you? Shoot. Holy
Whoa, you got lucky. Wait a minute now. You're getting awful lucky, kiddo. That is a beautiful piece of gold.
Holy crud. Look at this. That is unexpected. I'm out here looking for amethyst, and on my first pan, I find a big, old gold nugget.
And we didn't find an amethyst in there yet, but we haven't worked a whole lot of material.
Yeah, but I ultimately want my amethyst ring set in gold, so I'm on my way. Now that I have a nugget of gold, I'm ready to find me a rock to go with it. And there just happens to be another relaxing way to search for my gems. It's as easy as buying a bucket of rocks to sort through. This is flume mining. It's kind of like self-service rock hounding. It's so simple, you don't need anybody to show you how to do it. Just find rocks and pull them out. See what we got. Ho, 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 ho! That's an amethyst. What do we have? Woo! Hold the phone. Whether they're worth anything or not, it's a cool bunch of rocks for my collection. Fun. So I've got a couple of good hunks of amethyst, but to find out if I've hit it big, I've got to get my rocks appraised. Next, I find out just how much my gems are worth, and my dirty stones are polished into valuable jewels. After a day of hunting for amethyst outside Atlanta, Georgia, I've walked away with a handful of purple stones. I've met up with gemologist Sean Slepp, who's even cut gems for Dolly Parton. For a fee of $15 a carat, Sean will transform your treasure too.
Let's unwrap the treasures and see what we got. That is a magnificent crystal. Did you find that?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
What makes it good?
Well, for one, the size. Big amethyst crystals are a lot harder to come by. And has a nice little clear area in there. And of course, in faceting, you look for those clear areas.
It looks like I have a promising stash of amethyst, but we won't know what they're really worth until we give them a quick cleanup.
We're just going to scrub them. Me and a brush.
Okay.
And just knock off as much of this clay material as you can.
It's kind of like a little makeover. The before is this nasty gook on this side,
Right.
and the after is this beautiful deep purple.
The end result is going to be a Cinderella story.
I like the way you think.
What did you think when you pulled that out of the ground? I know what I would have thought.
Holy bleep!
My words exactly.
The brush has removed most of the clay, but one last cleaning step is needed to really make our rock shine.
Now we're going to steam it. It will strip us of all outside impurities.
Okay.
So I want you to step on this pedal down here.
Okay.
And just put it right up underneath the nozzle.
Pedal,
Pedal.
tongs,
And go. If you think you've covered all sides,
Look at that. Squeaky clean.
squeaky clean. The transformation is already beginning.
Unreal.
Yes, it is.
So my rocks are cleaned up and looking good. Now for the grand total. This is the whole shebang, what we found.
Wow.
What do you think we could value all of this at?
The value that can be attached to this is the fact of locality. It's, rare Wilkes County amethyst. It might be worth to a collector $250, $300.
Not bad for a day of hunting, but I can make my treasure more valuable by turning my rocks into cut gemstones.
Looking at the stone that I might be able to find in there, once you isolate it out of this one crystal, $200 or $300. And you have the really, really cool thing about it being something you found, you had it cut, and you can wear it as a piece of jewelry. And that is the fun of mining and finding your own gemstones. So we're going to take a saw blade down.
To add more value to our amethyst, it's all about adding facets. But first, we hit the saw to carve out our gem.
We're going to knock the bottom off. So we're going to line it up. We see our Sharpie marks. And we're going to take this blade through it. This was a rock.
Hey!
Look at that. Now we can really look into the stone. Now you see what I've done. You see I've almost separated the clear part from the color. And if I may say so myself, I did a magnificent job.
Good job, Sean.
Well, you have one shot at it.
Now that we've isolated the most promising part of the stone, it's off to the grinder. And it's not long before a large shape starts to emerge. With the aid of a mounting stick and adhesive, our stone is ready to continue the makeover process. It could roughly be this size.
Well, we're close. It's within 1 millimeter of the current diameter that it's going to be as a finished product.
Hold the phone. This is not small.
No.
This is Liz Taylor size. To make the most out of our stone, it's time to cut the facets. My amethyst is on the fast track to gemhood. After we add a few last cuts, it'll be ready for its debut. Next, I finally get a look at my transformed jewel. We've been hunting for beautiful purple gems called amethyst in Helen, Georgia, just 90 miles northeast of Atlanta. Gemologist Sean Slepp has worked his magic, and my stone is ready for its debut. Oh, man! It's big!
Yes, it is. It's 14 millimeters.
Holy cow. That looks pretty unreal.
Yeah. So you ready for the all-important weigh-in?
Yeah, let's find out how big it is.
All right.
What do you think the price per carat is on this cut?
So we're probably looking in this color range, a $30 to $40 a carat valuation.
Oh,
What does it say?
almost 9.5 carats.
Very good. It says 9.45 carats.
So that's like $350.
Absolutely. So the transformation of Cinderella to the finished product really does increase the value of a gemstone.
One magnificent 9.5 carat amethyst. But the question, what should we do with it? Well, this is all well and good talking about the value of the stone, but, amethyst is my birthstone.
February.
That's right.
I think you need to possess it.
I kind of think so, too. And come on, I mined it out of a Georgia mine. It tells a story. I'm thinking Sean's right on the money here. So with gem in hand, I meet back up with mine owner, Brian Devan. He'll put the finishing touches on this beautiful amethyst. Okay, Brian, I've got my stone. What do you think?
That's a beauty.
Yeah, I like it. What can we do with it?
Well, I think it'd be best set in a nice gold pendant.
The gold setting will set me back about $135. Perhaps the gold nugget I found will come in handy now. Now, as you recall, we pulled this nice piece of gold out of your river.
Yes, you did.
How about a little trade so I get a discount on the pendant?
That'd be wonderful.
If I sold it as a nugget, maybe about 38.
Yes.
So maybe we could knock this down to $100?
Easy.
Such a deal. With the pendant already cast, Brian makes quick work of placing the stone. He simply tightens the prongs right around the gem.
Voila.
Look at that! Look at that! That is amazing. I love it. I really like it. It's hard to imagine. This was a rough stone I pulled out of the mine where I was dusty and dirty and filthy. And now it's something I could wear with a gown to a ball. That's a transformation. I'm impressed.
That's a complete transformation.
What do you think, Brian? Value?
$530. Total value on this beautiful piece. Would you like me to put this around your neck for you?
Ooh. If you insist. This is an amethyst. It's my amethyst. I mined it. Now I'll wear it. Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Becky, it was a pleasure.
I look good, right? Good answer. From the mine pit to the sorting table, our Georgia adventure brought us a good chunk of beautiful amethyst. Grand total, over $800. Not to mention one amazing purple pendant that I plan to keep and enjoy. For information about how to hunt for your own treasure, read the crew blog, and much more, log on to our website at travelchannel.com and click on Cash and Treasures. I could kick Liz Taylor's ass in a bar fight with this thing.